Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum is pushing here to the upside currently. Saw a bit of a reaction here, basically formed a small double bottom, reacted to the 50% Fibonacci retracement level, one of the key levels where such a wave 2 could technically finish. I often say that I usually want to see a wave 2 come back to the 50% retracement. If the wave 2 indeed is finished, we should now see a wave 3 rally to the upside. Do I expect it? No, actually not yet. The relative or relevant corrections in Bitcoin and Ethereum still, in my opinion, have some way to go. At least a few more days of correction in a fifth wave. Nevertheless, we are, as you know, in the trend reversal area. We have reached the 50% retracement, and technically we have enough waves to the downside to call the downside complete. However, not in the ideal wave structure. Ideally here, this is now a wave 4 on the weekend. I would certainly say, it is either the wave 4 now or something more bullish, but most likely the wave 4. And looking at it, we can now talk about the resistance for the fourth wave here, measured against the last low. What would be the resistance? Well, we take the, let me think, I have to measure it from the wave 2 high to the third wave low there, and resistance, if this is the correct count, is all the way up to 1842. However, I have to say that this is most likely, let me take that one out, an ending diagonal, because I'm counting it as a 1, 2, then a wave 3, but in the wave 3 then also the A, B, C. So it's an ending diagonal where in the subwaves we deal with unreliable corrective structures. In diagonals, the wave 4 and the wave 1 can overlap. So retracement targets here are much more difficult. So what we can do, we can add the 61.8 retracement as well. This goes all the way up to 1865 and is basically also the wave 1 low. So this would certainly be included in the resistance, in my opinion. In an ending diagonal, we need to open up the resistances a little bit because the price movement can be much more choppy, and in corrections, it can move up, in this case, a little bit more strongly. But I would, if a move above 1889, which is the B wave high, would be a first indication that something more bullish is going on. And if we then break above the wave 2 high at 1940, I think we have to consider a direct breakout in a third wave rally. At the moment, again, the idea is we are in a wave 2 and the wave 3 to start afterwards, but it can always take an early start, right? The crypto. So that's certainly something to keep in mind. And let's see what it does. But for now, I assume we are in a wave 4. The wave 4 would typically be a flat pattern or a triangle. So we've got a bit of an end of Friday rally at the moment. But because the wave 2 looks like a so-called zigzag pattern, which has usually a sharp low, the wave 4 should be rather sideways. So basically a flat pattern or a triangle. Okay, so we pay attention to that. It's too early to say where we're gonna head, but for me, obviously, we've got the area all the way up to 1865 now outlined as possible resistance. But overall, the pain should continue to the downside afterwards. At least that is what we can see currently in the charts. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.